I don't own the right to none of this music. Rest in peace, Lord. I swear to God. My ankle is like, I don't know. I don't know. It just hurts. I'ma step outside and take me a smoke break. Woman, I'm not gonna let you drive me crazy. No, no. Sometimes a man makes mistakes. Now when I get back, have my taco ready. Crazy motherfucker. You know goddamn well I'm not going nowhere. Still trying my best. Ooh. Well, anyway. Oh my God, you just don't understand my ankle. I might have to get on the bus from here. I'm gonna have to go soak my ankle in ice. I don't know, it was them shoes. Them shoes, flat shoes, I can't wear flat shoes. They're cute, but they're the type of shoes that you get out of the car with. You go in the store or something and you come in. But I got some slippers now because my feet are talking. Right? So anyway, I guess on my son's father, the middle one. You know what I'm saying? You know how that goes. But it is what it is and what's it going to be. I stand 10 toes down for myself. I don't care who you are. If you trying to come try to hurt me, it's going to be on and popping in real life. You know what I'm saying? You trying to strong on me, right? But when I'm going to tell on you, you want to be playing this tit for tat, I'm telling everything I know about you. This is the first job you ever had ever, and I ain't even playing because I ain't scared of you. I know for a fact you can't have a gun because you got raided and you got felonies. So don't play with me because I ain't scared of Mo. I ain't scared of none of you in real life. I'm not a detective. I don't know what happened, and frankly, it ain't my business. Like you said, my son ain't a Watson, so that means he's not Delbus. That means he's not Delron's brother. That means I don't give a fuck. You get it? That's how the dominoes fall. He's not a Watson. So if he's not a Watson, you know what I'm saying? Why would I give a fuck about what happened to his not supposed to be brother? You see how that goes? I just don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what I know. He's mine. He's a Holloway. Well, he's me, through and through. He's mine. When I wanted Delbert to take him, Delbert didn't want him because Delbert was building his family with his new bitch. The same thing he did to you with me, he did with me with his new girl. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, whatever. Shit. That's like you think you don't got nothing to lose, bitch. Neither do I. What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? And that's a real life. So if he ain't a Watson, that means he ain't related to your son, and that's that. And that's how I see that, regardless what I know. Now on to some other things. So I go to Weber Renew, right? I don't own the rights to none of this music. And Brown University's there with my results, having a meeting about me with Yvette there. Bitch, do you know you sell drugs? You collect your payment on the 1st, the 3rd, and the 16th. Ain't none, I don't even got them. How am I going to get the virus? How was you going to even say my urine was dirty? You know what I'm saying? They had one. I had to go complain. And I was calling up this deputy that I know. Right? I called the police station. I'm calling anybody, that's everybody that will, and then it's bad when drug enforcement won't answer, but they ain't answering for me because they already got the message. DEA didn't answer from me, you know why? Because they already got the message. You who they want. And you fucking with me and and my child, girl, please. My child, not Delbert's, mine. Millicent Dion Holloway's child. They said you turned 10. The DEA and anybody all of a sudden I walked to go down hospital to the main lobby. By the time I left there and I was calling a couple of people, I got back and Weberly knew there go my results, but the HIV results was there, but they took them down. Talking about why you worrying about what I'm worried about. That's what I'm saying. They all need to be fired. They need to fire everybody at Weberly Newton Stadolo, from the director, from the assistant director, from the ones that's upstairs that will let you die, bring you back to life, and let you get high again and die again. They all need to be fired. And then she's going to keep riding to the park. My girl, you don't even got license. If you got license, they're in Yvette's name. Your niece, Yvette. I told him that too. I'm not even fucking playing no more. All gloves are off. Like off. Oh my God, this air feels good. Gloves are off and I'm not high. I don't know. I don't got the HIV ones, but my drug test I'm going to put up here. They check me for everything. So anyway, I go to the Jumpers Center in Warwick, right? I'm at Woonsocket. So I'm coming down. First the lady, I was like, lady, you need to stop because you know how they act. I was like, you need to stop acting so, tough and aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll bust you in your face. I'm not from Woonsocket. So I don't know who told you what, but you need to get some, get right? So, I make sure nobody running by here with a gun. So, right? A white girl come and I was like, ugh, I'm not holding the door for you. And she was like, I was like, fuck you, bitch, your mother. She was like, who you talking to? I'm going to call my mother, call your mother. Where you live? I'm going right to the bus stop. I'll be at the bus stop. Right? Not only did she call her mother, she called her mother's man too. Now, she got kids. She was like, come over here. I'm like, well, why I gotta look like the aggressive one? I just said I wasn't holding the door and you called me out my name. You know what I'm saying? And the girl called me a nigga. She was like, fuck you, fucking nigga. I didn't need you to hold the door for me. I said, yeah, but I'm a nigga. But you're going upstairs to take a sandwich out of a nigga's hand so you can eat breakfast, though. You calling me a nigga, but you going upstairs to get help from niggas. Right? So her mother did get on the bus, and she was like, I was like, lady, if you stop listening, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't be crying. And if you're crying over what happened to your daughter, pop off. You crying over what I said to your daughter, so do something about it. And why are you bringing your boyfriend to fight? Right? And then another white girl gonna talk about, oh, somebody's gonna try me, black bitch. I was like, bitch, ain't nobody gonna try you. I'm just gonna beat your fucking ass, and that's gonna be it. Hi. Yup. Then he get off the bus, he said, ugly. I was like, your mother. He don't got no teeth in his mouth. The cement beat him up. He had scabs all on his face. You know what I'm saying? They're homeless and drug addicts. And then the black girl was sitting there fighting, right? And I was like, oh my God, you stink. And she got up, I was like, yeah, move. So back here stinking, smelling like you shitted on yourself. And then you don't even want to say excuse. You act like you a proud black woman, but you down back here acting nasty. You know what I mean? Talking about, I was like, you a nasty black bitch. And you could have said, excuse me, at least. If I fought in public, I'd be like, oh, excuse me. Right? And then this whiteness about you ain't getting your job back until you, I'm not saying sorry to nobody. Right? Look at that. I'm not saying sorry to nobody. First, Drew was saying that he wanted to trick with me. Why do I keep going to Woonsocket? So he disrespected me before I even insulted him. Well, he insulted me before I even disrespected him. And that big black girl, I was just doing to her what she was doing to me. I said, I ain't giving nobody a fucking apology. Right, so after I finished arguing with the white girl, called me a nigga, this white girl called him and told he had on every color I had on. How you know every color I got on? Right, my Nikes are pink. His shirt was pink. Right, he had a beige sweater on. I tied my sweater around his waist. I'm like, you are a fucking moron. And then these black people, right, so I'm not your mom. And it's the same big bitch. I said, all yous are going to jail anyway. I don't know where that cop is, but he'll come back out. I'm like, the cop been following me all day. All fucking day. They act like shit don't stink. So anyway, I wrote some stuff down. Oh, I gotta let my leg.
What's up, ATL? Shut up. Y'all ain't gonna believe who I got in the building. Talk to him.
Miss Carrie, baby.
R. Kelly's feeling ATL. Carrie Hilson is in my town. I'm in her town right now.
Right? He was like, I told you to wear blue. I'm like, what? The only thing I had on is these blue shorts. Right? Kevin Martinez's brother lives in Woonsocket. He be moving drugs. Because they're supposed to be Crip. He's the one that went to jail for that situation. I never gave him shit. Ain't nobody writing shit on me. I never swore nobody in. That was his dumb ass to go do years for me. Right? He was moving drugs on the bus today. And then there's a white dude, and the one in the picture, that white dude is Kevin Menendez. He worked at RI Cares. He stole a $500 Amazon card for him. He got fired from Rhode Island RI Cares because he was fucking one of his clients. And that white boy be delivering drugs. He smelled like he had like 3. I was like, damn, somebody got weed. But it kept switching to sweet, because you can smell what you're buying. Sweet, sour. I'm like, oh my God, somebody got a lot of weed. I said, I'm taking your picture too because I'm not giving nobody permission to fucking ride on my name. Kevin went to jail. That's his business. His father made that deal. And I didn't even swear nobody in. I was a kid, a child. And they set it up for me to be raped. They set that up. Because if he would have came in, if he come in and kill him, right? Then they needed, I think I'm going to give something to them. No, I didn't do nothing. He said, is your fingers crossed? I was like, nope. He said, let me see. I let him see, but I don't even got to cross my fingers, you moron, because I'm the one that got to fucking swear you's in it. I didn't swear nobody in. Plus, after he said he got a little dick and balls, I was like, I am through. Plus, he stole from me. Once you steal from me anyway, it's over. That's why I did everything to get him fired. And I think he's over there running Penny's husband's houses because they got fucked up with that umbrella shit. Right? If you are a corporation and this is your umbrella, say me, my umbrella, right? I can have Millie's Get Right Juice. I can have Millicent LL Inc. I can have Gentle Gemini's product, but it all gotta be under Millicent Dion Holloway's corporation, right? You can't have 1,000 names, right? And then not putting them all under your corporation name. And that's how this started. Every time I went and asked people questions. And I think that's what happened, and that's why I kept running Penny's husband's sober houses. Right? And all these little Perez bitches better leave me alone, because you're going to go to jail too. That was the Perez, one of the Perez's that was in the car with that fire, the fireman, right? And then there was the Perez from Ripta that was over there yesterday with one of the Providence workers with the yellow shirts on. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck what you know. I said, what part of that? Let me make it clear to everybody. I don't give not one, not two, but not one fiddly fucks what you know about what I'm saying. It is what it is and what's it gonna be. Stop sending men to do your motherfucking job. Because Angel's brother got on a bus and was talking shit to me. You don't think I'll stick you in your neck, bitch? That white girl he rode all the way up to Woonsocket. I got off at the Dollar Tree. Right? And he's calling me ugly shit. But look at your nappy-headed bitch. Your nappy-headed coon. Any bitch that you wake up to is ugly, motherfucker. I said nobody never liked you from back in the day. Only one that liked you was Mother. Did you fuck Mother? So as I'm going to go over to the library because I need to get my poker out, because they're saying she won't sell shit. Shit. You better check my motherfucking record. I wasn't in jail for prostitution. I was in jail for assault with a dangerous weapon. You better go talk to Freddie. Freddie let you know. You better talk to Delbert, because I sliced him on his face cheating. Yup, Delbert got sliced too. So, and the white girl saying, why you making the Millie run off so I get my shit? And I'm like, now which one of you motherfucking bitches said that he got me running off? Now here come the man. The man's putting his girl that was running her mouth and her son, because that's not his. The little girl might be his, but you know white people can have red babies too. And they look black, but they're not. They're golden brown and they're orange. Right? I'm like, if your girlfriend's talking shit, let her pop off. Why do they want to put their women in the front? As soon as I'm ready to pop off, they want to get with their women behind them and fight me. That makes you a pussy. I said to him yesterday, I said, it's a shame that you didn't have a mother or father to show you how to, give respect and love a woman. I was like, won't you go back there and bother them men back there? And then every time he's talking to me, he's telling the dude, he loves you, he loves him, he loves him. Then he kept saying, stop touching me like that, stop touching me like that. Nigga, you never heard me say, nobody stop touching me like that unless they was raping me. And that was Leroy. And I cut his dick off. They think I'm talking to myself, but I'm on live. I cut Leroy's dick right off with some scissors. You know what I mean? And I mean, calling me ugly and shit, but what that supposed to do, though? You a sucker type of nigga that smokes crack and drinks. And Angel, guess who Angel is? The Indians. Up here on Broad, they live on Broad Street. By that liquor store over there. In the middle. They're all drunks. Every last one, because one of the brothers used to live on North Bend Street. He used to be snorting cocaine and drinking with Freddie. Right? And then there's Angel. And then it's him. How you going to disrespect them sister and you laying up with a bitch that look like she's a tar baby? You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, what type of Indian are you? Cherokee to what? He said, I'm like, no. Everybody know you're from Indian descent. But who's your tribe? That's what I'm saying. They just got good hair and they think they're Indian. Just like my niece Octavia. She thinks she's Convertian, but she's not. All drunk. So I guess they thought I was sleeping outside. And I don't even know why Del was looking for me, because he don't know. Once them black cops see him, when white cops see him, he's going to go right to jail. There's some prejudiced motherfuckers that won't come up there if you wanna. All right, these are my notes. Scribble, scrabble. Listen, right, there's this African, right? He got 2 daughters. He lives in Woonsocket. The white dude, he drives the Ripta. right? He has the bus so cold. It don't even be hot outside. Even when it was cold, they would put the air on. Right? So I guess because he got his daughters 2 jobs at the Marriott, the one I say Smith Street, over there by Smith Street, that one right there. I'm like, well, that's like he got you the jobs. I can get them bitches fired. You know what I'm saying? But they think it's funny, but he's saying you they're trained mutts. I'm not trained. So he be having people give me a hard time. But like I said, the police got him. And I'm not crazy. This is like real. The police got his picture. Because he came right out of a house when I was going to go get my medicine from CVS. And the police came right through Roger Williams' parking lot through the back. Because you can there's 2 sides. I was in the front side and the cop was in the back. A bus dropped some dude up that had said some comment about his shirt, but it was funny because there was another guy in there and everybody had on black and white, and then he came out of a house and the cop came and got his picture. And they keep asking him in Woonsocket, why do you keep following Millicent? Now, if I'm crazy, why are people asking him that got sense, why are you following Millicent? And that's what I'm saying. Muslims, they're stupid. I don't know where they're from, but they're not from. They came from somewhere when they was letting everybody in. But, when you take money from the devil, now you belong to the devil. Do you understand that? Right? You took money from the devil. You took a favor from the devil helping you get your 2 daughters who's black as tar. Jobs at the Marriott, right? To turn on the heat air when I get on the bus. Because the air, I hate air. I just hate all. It'd be like freezing cold, right? So now you're in bed with the devil. See, I'm going to explain it again. I'm going through hell, but I still have faith. So when I die, I know I'm going to heaven, right? Those that set favors from the devil, they swear they're living in heaven now, but when you die, you're going straight to hell because that's where he's going to be. He's going to be at the head of the table, and you're going to be sitting around him burning. Because God don't give blessings overnight to the devil. Because girls just got out of school, but they got a job at Marriott. You know how many times I tried to get a job at that Marriott? And when they're maids, I don't got nothing against maids, but like I said, if I can work in the laundry room, washing and folding linen, yeah, but I don't want to be cleaning toilets. Some people are just nastier than others. Right? And there was people walking with me yesterday saying, oh, Millie, we have it too. Because he kept saying, just accept me as your God, but I can't accept the human as my God. I'm on live.
I have to ask you to move. I've got a beautiful place for you to go.
Huh?
I have to ask you to move.
But I'm not homeless, though. I'm going to come inside. It's just that my feet hurt right
I
now.
have a beautiful place for you to sit in the back, a bench in the garden. You just can't be here.
But I'm going to go inside, though. You understand?
Okay. You just can't sit here.
Yeah, I know, because you think I'm homeless or something. But I'm going to come inside because nobody really cared before, because, if we sat here. But I'm telling you, I don't even want to have a conversation. I'm just going to come inside.
You want to see the place you could sit?
Why you don't want me inside? Because I'm black? What's going on?
I didn't say anything.
Well, I'm saying I'm coming inside, and you saying, oh, you don't even want to see the place you can sit?
I'm not questioning how you use the place. I'm just telling you.
But, miss, and I'm telling you that I'm going to get off here and I'm going to come inside.
That's good.
Because this ain't the first time I've been to this library.
Good.
I've been coming to this library since I was a child.
Yeah.
Okay? So, I don't want to go in the back. That's why I'm telling you I'm going to come inside.
Well, if you don't want to go to the back, why do you want to come inside?
Because it's the library, because that's what you do at a library.
Well, actually, this whole thing that we're working on is so people can be outside. So we kind of got started in the back. That's why I wanted to show it to you.
Yeah, thank you. I told you how white people are. She done got right up on here being disrespectful. I'm going right in the back. Because she thinks I'm talking to myself, but I'm barely recording myself. Now, the lady that works at Night's Library, she's going to be on here, you know what I'm saying, being a bigot. That's what I'm telling you. I'm recording her, but she's going to be right on here being a bigot. Let me go to the bathroom first. I swear on everything I love, I'm on YouTube Live. That librarian just came out here and she was being a bigot. Like a true bigot. That's where I am. And this is the thing. She bypassed me to go tell this Puerto Rican dude to move. Well, if you was going to tell me to move, which he probably told her to ask me to move, but the bitch can't tell me that I need to go in the back or the front. Told you these people are bigots. They are bigots, bigots, bigots. That's why I'm like, don't judge a book by its cover. If you think I'm talking to myself, I was like, Miss, I'm on live, and she still came over here and talked, being a bigot. Yup, look up there, get the number, the name, and get her fired. Oh my God, my ankle. I gotta go to the bathroom. Let's go in here and go to the bathroom. Right back up. See? I'm live. See, I'm live, little boy. Just look. See, I'm live on YouTube. You see, I'm live on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
All right, thank you. They thought I was sitting here talking to myself. All right, shut the door. It's gonna take me a minute.